hate having a camera like this. It don't look good. All right, you just gotta wait like 3 minutes. Here, let me use your shoe.
I have a manual on me.
No, I'm gonna be in there. Be like right here. But yeah, how you wanna do this? Wisdom talk, man. Outside at the beach, man.
Wisdom talk.
Cause I'm still gonna upload this too. Like I'm gonna upload this to actual YouTube. So this live right now, bro. I ain't editing this. It's gonna be raw film. Whoever tune into this right now, tune in. Whoever don't, is your loss. You feel me? So I'll let you start this off, bro. Like,
Well, I'm Liam.
hell yeah.
It's my brother. I'm not gonna tell y'all where I'm located, but I'm an actor. Uh, I just got done with Rent. I just got done with Rent in Milwaukee. Um, that was really good. Um, good experience to work with a director who's in the Milwaukee area. We worked with Milwaukee rep Jonathan. Um, yeah. Um, I don't know. I'm just doing life. That's all I
So
got.
so when you was in that play,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't be understanding how y'all get into character so quickly.
Mhm.
How do you do that?
Hmm.
Are
I
you
guess
are you living this same character outside of the film or like
it depends. Some people like to method act, so they like throw in some things inside their life and daily schedule to like get that experience or get that relation to a character. Um, or they can relate it to like everyday, like I don't know, like random things in their life that trigger that emotion in them that get them started. But it's just a little actor secret.
hmm so you
But
call it method acting.
method acting.
Method acting.
So it's like if
What up, Jose?
I'm saying it's like if you had I don't know, like you just bought a car and but you ain't actually buy a car in real life, but you need to get in character for one. Maybe you like maybe you focus
Damn, you
in on
got
something
22
you've
people. What
been
the fuck?
waiting to maybe you've been focusing on something you've been waiting to buy. So then you get really excited. So once you get in that character on stage, you can be like playing it up for this like one thing you've been wanting to buy, but in actuality, you're just playing that character on stage and they don't even know.
Mm.
But it's hard if you're method acting like that because you can easily like just keep thinking about what's going on in your life and not the character's life. So you got to be active in both at the same time on stage.
Cause you gotta study this character.
Yeah, I mean, a good actor and actress is going to study their character to empathize with them and see where they come from, even if they're like really a really bad person.
hmm Cause like Rent, for example, there's plenty of people who have done that or played that role. So I'm like, did you study them people? Like, see how they did, it, or you just
I didn't study those people, but I knew enough people in my life similar to the character I played.
hmm
Um, so I kind of just go off that, and it's easy because the character I played was in the LGBT. So
yes.
I mean, I already know about that.
hmm And so, what would you rate your performance then?
It was a 10. 10. You always got to say it's a 10, even if you felt like it wasn't your best, because you don't know when's your next performance. So that was a 10.
No, hey, for real. And that's what you got. Like, you gotta perform like it's your last one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't know how big you trying to get. I remember we had this conversation already. You know, you can easily get on the Hollywood stage if you wanted to when it comes to like Michael B. Jordan or when it comes to I'm talking about like all the way up there, you know. But are you trying to use like plays are good too? Like people still be getting doing plays. Are you trying to use plays to get to there? Or is this what you like doing? Like this what makes you happy? You don't want to get on movie films or whatever.
Well, it's not my main thing. It's something I'm really good at, but it's not my main thing. My main, originally, my thing was just to like come out of my box and my shell in freshman year. So I picked up theater, and I've been outwards ever since.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh.
It does help you like get out of your shell, get your creativity going, see what kind of stuff that you're into, what you're expressing, how you're feeling. Like acting or being a part of theater can open your emotional side and honestly some triggers too, like or like you know, it's a good hobby. Even if it's like improv stuff where it's just like on the fly or yeah.
Do you feel like when you try too hard, the opportunity slips away?
Yeah, it can. Because if you're trying too hard, for some reason I feel like usually when people trying too hard, it's like coming from a place of like mental blockage, like you're trying to impress something, some part of your life, but you just have to enjoy the experience that you're in right now because that's where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and those characters, like, if you, sometimes I've actually heard of roles where people, like, they play a crazy person and they get so into character that they just lose mental sanity in their real, like waking life.
What movies do you know?
Like the Joker, that one's
I
a,
think I seen that too. Yeah,
yeah,
that was a good movie.
yeah, there's a specific one, he actually, like, lost mental sanity, but, uh, yeah, just lost it.
So like, what happened?
Like, or just going into like character sometimes can be a really dangerous thing because some people don't really know the the boundaries between you and your character, and people stress it too much and they get into character, then they bring it out into their waking life, and he probably like you also need sometimes like actors I feel like need therapy for like if you go into those characters or but that's why we always have like check-ins with people like when it's like I don't know like there'll be like check-ins with like a partner on stage or something like that, be like, how you doing today? Doing good. Like, and if you're not, what's the issue? How can we fix that before the performance, before you get into a mindset of like, how am I going to play this character?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost the same as like, prepping before you go out to play.
I do the same routine every time.
Yeah. The check in, getting ready with your teammates. Y'all like how y'all doing, trying to get the energy up. And if I'm sure like people can probably tell in the locker room where one of your teammates not doing well, you can just be like, hey, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about? I mean, honestly, like this is kind of like your stage, honestly.
What?
This.
What? What about it?
Podcast. It's
Yeah.
basically, your personal stage.
Bro, anybody can start a podcast, bro.
It is true. Me and Abaya actually did an episode once.
Y'all still ain't released it?
Nah.
Bro, why?
We fell asleep and
Oh my gosh.
we fell asleep. But we actually been talking about it, so maybe I'll get on that because me and Neve have good talks.
Tell me, bro. Your message can impact so many people.
It's true.
It really can.
It's true.
And like, I seen you did a what's we call it? A lot of people say about you that you're a good person to talk to. You know, those type of people tend to be the best listeners. And what that mean, they get the best advice because they already know. Like you just know. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, like, I feel like those people,
Mm-hmm.
like, they come from a place of like hurt or like neglect, so they can pick up on when people are, and
Mm-hmm.
they can empathize with someone and just sit down with them because you probably know that's someone, you know, probably not feeling it that day, like really not feeling it. So,
Yeah,
and
bro.
I always know that's why I'm not trying to pick on nobody ever, because like you you can cause that in your own mental. I don't have to do that for you. You know, people pick at themselves all day. I don't have to pick at you. I got my own picking to do, and that's on accident.
So when it comes to romantic relationships,
Hmm.
why why do you think they don't last long at our age?
You know, we live in a society where we wake up and we are introduced to these apps and these opportunities of like, this is what a relationship looks like, and like seeing everyone, honestly, half of my friends probably have divorced parents, and seeing that already just makes you feel at loss of romantic relationships towards the future. But
Mm.
um, I honestly know quite a few adults who probably live in that same kind of instance where they can't find anybody because just not mentally prepared and can't find a partner at the moment. But
Mm.
but I mean, yeah, like kid, our kids at our age, we're either in it or not. But I feel like a lot of us are like kind of waking up towards this like reality of like, you know what, like I know where I am on that spectrum of like I'm trying to mess around or I'm not. I feel like we're really good at that this time around.
Like you talking about like man.
Just mature, just telling somebody like I'm not really looking for something, or I'm looking for something, but not something serious.
You are right about that.
And because it is what it is, you know, like there, like I think there was a big thing for like people to not think that girls want the same thing, but girls be on the same time as guys. As much as people put guys out there for that, like people be like, oh, like guys be like this, or girls do too. But like, it's more so about if you're mature about it, then you
Mm.
can find those. And no matter what kind of relationship type it is, you can find the importance of that person and what y'all doing together and how y'all spending y'all time together. But that's also too like if you want to take it there, it can also be just nothing.
And your longest relationship was what?
My longest relationship right now is 9 months, and that's the one I'm currently in.
Why?
Why what? Like why is like this been the longest one?
Yeah.
We just we found each other in the right time, right space, and got lucky, I guess. And also too, like with us being like, I don't know, having a agreement on each other's boundaries and what we want out of life and out of a partner. We both share that. So
Mm.
and honestly, I wasn't even like totally in the mindset at first, but he got me around to it.
That make it easier though when somebody on the same page as you.
That is true. It makes it all the difference. It makes you feel like you got something to do, something to look forward to. Where are we at? Like,
We in the studio.
bro, my such a like.
We downtown now, man.
All right, yeah. We downtown. We out here, y'all.
We downtown, my man.
Dude,
He's sitting on top of the building.
yeah, dog, who there in the back? Like,
That's me.
That's you. I was gonna like, boy, bye. I was gonna push him down. Oh no.
Yeah, though. Just trying something out.
Dude. What about you? Why you think relationships in this day and age don't last too long?
They don't last long because I don't think we know how. I think we know how to communicate, but not in the right way. My longest relationship was probably about a month. No, let me stop lying. About 2 months. 2-3 months.
Hey, mine before this one right now was always 3 months.
Like, dang.
3 months. They say that 3 months is where you know,
No.
or you just honestly can't keep up the facade if that's you want other one. But you can't keep it up for that long. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people, whew, if you are,
They gotta have somebody else they talking to.
yeah.
Hey, you definitely talking to somebody else.
3 months was mine at first, but I'm trying to make this way longer than I just want to keep on.
Yeah. I know people say you don't want to get married young. Wish you don't. But it depends on who you with.
It really does depend on who you with. Some people really do know, and like you really don't know for anybody ever. So when they know, if you feel like it's for you, and you're good at knowing, I guess give it a try. Give it a shot. That's all you can really do. Yeah.
Now I want to talk about. Let's talk about discipline.
Just,
Right. We're gonna go over 2 areas of discipline. We're gonna go over procrastination, like with staying honest with what you say, and we're also gonna go over sexual discipline because I feel like those are 2 separate areas. So let's start with sexual discipline. I believe that's the most powerful energy you have in your body because you can tap into it whenever. I can get horny just by looking at a woman that I like. But what about this? Are you able to, like if you had to go to work, what energy are you tapping in to get you motivated to actually want to go to work?
well,
That's inside of your body.
inside of my body.
Yes.
I don't know. There's
Nothing.
There's a mental excitement I have.
Going to work.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, well, yeah, you was right. Yeah.
Sometimes it's not even about the work though. It's just about the people I'm surrounded by,
people.
and it feels very good to be around them.
Mhm.
So I can take an 8-hour shift at my place, but that's also not everybody.
No, that's not.
But I'm also very lenient with people, kind of find enjoyment with a lot of different kinds of people.
Mhm. So what's your take on that? You know, when it comes to sexual discipline, what's something that you would like? How would you talk to somebody about that?
About sexual discipline.
About sexual discipline?
Are we talking about like boundaries versus?
We can talk about. Let's talk about boundaries in a relationship when it comes to sexual discipline, right? How do you communicate with your partner? You know, especially let's talk about in the early stages. Like, how do you communicate that? You just go with the flow.
I wouldn't suggest going with the flow. I mean, you can,
Okay.
but going with the flow it means that there's a variety of going with the flows.
Hey, for real.
Because everybody got their own go with the flow, and some people think that's like planning and being like, we're gonna get to this part, we're gonna check in, or we'll come back. Or there's some people who will be like, we'll just know when we know. But there's nothing wrong with planning out and asking, hey, is this okay when this happens? Or what are you up for? What do you want to do? Because that just makes it all the more enjoyable. And when both parties are enjoying it, feels great.
And that's healthy communication. That's how I had to talk, because I had this one girl, and we talked about, because we about to hang out pretty soon, you know, and, you know, we both know how we feel about each other, but I asked her, I'm like, hey, if something does happen, I want to be on the same page that we're both okay with it. I was kind of hesitant on that, because I'm like, damn, I don't know, she'll feel like, oh, this nigga weird or something. But she appreciated that. She was like, you know, I appreciate you telling me that, because I had a feeling about you know, if something did happen too.
It's important.
It's
important to
bro.
talk about, because some people get real awkward and they don't know what to really do about certain situations or topics. And if you're really serious about the comfort of your sexual discipline, like, you got to make sure you take those necessary steps and communications to make sure y'all have a good time. And it's an easy time.
Yes. Because you don't want to be in the back of your head like, dang, I don't know if she feeling this. Or dang, I don't know if he feeling this.
And you know what the best part too? Like, no matter where you at, even if y'all like about to have sex or like in the middle of sex, there's always room to be like, we good, you still good. Because honestly, it's a matter of like, yeah, comfortability. Because I feel like if somebody paused with me and I wasn't feeling it, and then we came back to it the next day because I was feeling it after you asked or was trying to make me feel comfortable in that situation, I'm gonna be I feel like a lot more vulnerable the next time.
Because I talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just easy when it's nice to have those conversations. It feels like it's a shock sometimes to talk about it. It feels a little wonky too at first, but as soon as you're talking about it, I feel like you can get in the mindset of, especially too with a good partner. That's always helpful. But if your partner is dismissive about what you're trying to say, it's probably not a good partner.
No, it definitely ain't. Who don't want to get that effort and get out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, I feel like anybody who's willing to go backwards with my sexual discipline and what's on my list of how I make myself feel good and stay in the zone, like, that's where we end right there. Because I don't imagine if in a more dangerous setting where I needed your help and I know you're not about it, you don't even like me like that. Like, it's just not gonna work out. They're gonna mistreat you and make you feel horrible.
Yeah. Nah, for real. And I seen it. You know, you see it firsthand with, you know, the black community. You know, you look at how the divorce turnout rate is actually, I think it was a 65% divorce turnout rate for the African Americans, 52% for the whites. right? I don't know about no Mexicans and stuff, but still ours is higher. Why is that? Because we don't communicate. Most of those, like, you already know our family. They got hella husbands, hella wives. Like,
I don't think it's not that people aren't communicating; it's that people just aren't listening when communicating.
mm-hmm.
It's like even to some people, like they might be saying something, but they don't actually know what they're saying.
Yes.
Like, and I feel like our generation has like seen it, and we're analyzing it and take it in, and now we're a bit farther in the communications era, where
Mm-hmm.
like we can be like, yeah, that's not what I want to do, or I don't think this relationship is working.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
It's getting better for sure. Progression. I take it. So like when people fall out of love, right? Let's say somebody been talking for about 2 years and they hit a block in the road. Do you think that's like you're done as far as like you should leave the relationship, or do you think that is that's where you're supposed to try to find a way over that hump to grow with one another? Because it's the reason why y'all feel out of love, you know. And this isn't a cheating. Like everything been good. There ain't been no cheating. It ain't been nothing. But they just fell out of love. Things got boring. It got stale.
If that's the case, if there's an agreement and you're trying, but it's just not working, don't push it.
Don't even push it over.
It's not worth it. But if you know that things can be changed or things can be maybe tended to after talking about it, try to make it a thing because you can go extra farther after that down the road. That'll make y'all both stronger in the end and making y'all's story a lot more valuable, a
Yeah.
lot more raw.
Yeah. That's gotta be on the same page.
Yeah.
So
And that's the
now,
thing. Some people are on the same page, and some people aren't.
yeah.
But it's not talked about. So you gonna say something?
Yeah. So now I want to talk about how you feel about your spouse changing their physical appearance because they don't believe they are beautiful. You know, you got a lot of women who do BBLs, right? Because they say their ass look flat. But what I say is, get in the gym. All you gotta do is work out. It's gonna take time, right? But some do have exceptions. Some get in accidents, so that makes sense. But how do you feel about your partner wanting to change their physical appearance because they feel like they're not good enough for you?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you that's really stupid, and I'm gonna be like, you don't need to change anything for me because if I picked you in the first place, I took you in this form that you are in right now, and I'm gonna continue to, and it's not, yeah. Like, don't do all that extra stuff. If you really want it, then go work out for it. But
Literally,
also too,
it's gonna last longer too. Shit.
yeah. But
Like
also that's
literally.
just my take. But also too, I feel like if that's something that you're willing to do, then make sure it's for you, not for me. Because let me tell you something, BBLs only last so long. They expire.
Like, bro, they be like, what do they be putting inside your ass though? Like for real? Cause I know it ain't plastic or nothing.
Sometimes it is. But what's
Like,
but yeah, also too, like if that's what you went to and you got the money, I guess do what you want to do.
yeah. I mean,
I just get nervous about the stuff that goes into BBLs. Like I think, and you really don't
here, look
know.
at it. Look at it. Look at it. See what's in BBLs.
Oh, I was like,
I want to see what they be putting inside y'all ass.
right.
Cause y'all don't even know. Y'all just see, ooh, Nicki Minaj got the BBL. Megan Thee Stallion. They should look good though. And they probably got top of the class um, doctors.
Well, some people actually they do move some of their fat to
Or
to
yeah, they move from other. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Like from their waist or something, move it. Yeah. That's not called liposuction, is it?
BBL. No,
Wisdom talk,
not
man.
liposuction.
It was cracking
Okay, yeah.
before.
It's
All right, what it say?
It's out of the patient's own fat and enhance the size of shape of the buttocks.
Okay. So is that a safe procedure then? Because it's your own fat.
Huh? I mean, I guess.
Oh my God, I just stepped on a fucking cigarette.
I did. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like it sounds a lot more progressive than the other one, but yeah, some people would just be so desperate for a change in their body. But also sometimes, I mean, sometimes people really just can't change. But also too, like, I don't know, it really just depends on the situation you're in. Some people do it because they actually like it's something physically going wrong in their everyday life or something. There are some people who just mentally can't look at themselves and enjoy what they see. Some people emotionally don't feel like fulfilled with their presence. So it's a variety of things. But yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely more common with women though.
Mhm. No, it's actually been a more recent thing for
Man,
guys to get, yeah,
to get
BBL
like
abs.
plastic. Okay, that makes sense. I be seeing that, bro.
Recently, actually, someone was saying about Drake
What?
that Drake got BBL abs.
He got abs now? That nigga got flabs.
No, no, no. Look at this. Look at this. Hold
He
on.
ain't never had abs before.
They on his
They must
abs,
have copied. They
actually.
must have like photoshopped that or something. Definitely had to Photoshop it. Hey, bro, you gotta work for everything, bro. Abs, shoulders, arms.
Okay, so this is him at first.
Okay,
This is him at first.
that's Drake at first, man.
And now everyone's saying that it just look.
Bro, that's definitely beat. Look how I look. That don't even look right. That don't even look right, bro.
Yeah, especially too, you could tell because right under his pectoral.
That's him for real.
Yeah, that's him.
That's how you know you
They
getting
also
old,
said-
though.
Yeah, that is true.
Niggas gotta do BBL.
You know who else they said? Big Sean.
Damn, Sean up in there. It's good.
Because there's a photo of him, and that one's actually worse than the one I just showed you of Drake.
This Negro. What? It's that bad?
It is, bro.
That don't even look right, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Come on, bro. Like, if a shorty see you looking like that, bro, she gonna turn your ass the other way.
yeah.
That, hey, nigga, my shit all natural.
Hey,
I work for my stuff, you feel me? Y'all boys, like, if you want abs, you can have abs, right? Some women, they like a little bit of meat on them. You know, that's what they do. You know, like a little bit of pushing in the cushion. You know, that's what they say, right? But I would not go that far. I don't care how old I get, bro. I would never get that.
Yeah, I just don't think there's. I don't know. I feel like it's a waste. But also, too, I guess if it makes you happier, yeah, go for it, I guess. But, yeah, I personally won't be partaking in them.
Hell no. Well, you already know our time limit. We always end at 35 minutes, man. For the one-on-one conversations. Single ones we do 1 minute. No, the single ones we do 10 minutes. That's it. So before we end this off, you gotta get them some knowledge, bro. Get them anything. Give them some gems, bro.
Take your time. because we running out of time. So just enjoy wherever you at, and even if you're in a bad place, just kind of reflect over it. Try not to react too much. Things will change eventually.
Yo. These.
Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Y'all see these rocks? You see how they just stand still, they just don't move. That's how you should be in life, right? Be patient, because when it's your time to move, God is gonna get you to where you need to be. All right, we out, man. Marshawn Unfiltered, bro.
All right, yeah. Carpe Diem Liam on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Those.